Hi guys, my name is Tilly Wicks and welcome to today's video. As you can probably tell by the title, today's video is going to be about my journey so far on trying to conceive my baby number one. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself to get started. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, then here's a little bit about me. I am currently 23. It was my birthday last week, so happy birthday for me. I am married. I've been married to my husband now since June 21st, and here's a picture of us on our wedding day. This is James, my husband, and this is me. Look how pretty I look. And currently I'm living in Rockhampton in Queensland, and it's very hot in here today, so I've got the aircon on, so sorry if it makes any noise for you guys. And we have been trying to conceive openly probably since our wedding day. But before then I was also off the pill. So we've been trying to conceive all together for almost a year now, but openly for about 6 months. So after a little while of trying just naturally without the pill, I was coming to realize that my periods weren't very regular. And by not very regular, I mean I would have a period 1 month, then it would skip a month, and then I'd have my period again the following month. And at that time I was off the pill for about 6 months. So, you know, enough time to get my periods back into a regular pattern. And just before our wedding in June, I hadn't had my period for 2 months, and I actually got my period on my wedding day. How embarrassing was that? That was not very good planning on my behalf, but whatever, it's done and dusted now. After the wedding, I actually never got my period ever again. Even up until right now, I haven't had my period since my wedding. It is almost been 6 months since my wedding, and I haven't had a period. So it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit shocking. Like, I don't know what to expect. I've gone to the doctors hundreds of times since then, and I do have a reason now. Like, I now know the reason why I haven't been getting my periods, and that is because I have PCOS. If you don't know what PCOS is, it is, well, it stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it means that you have cysts on your ovaries, you have a high testosterone level, you may also have acne, as I do, you may also have facial hair, as I do. And you know, pretty much anything, and you have to have at least 3 of those things to have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I have all of those. It's kind of embarrassing, but I found out probably about 2 months ago now. My doctor decided to put me on metformin, which I have here. It is a tablet here. I take 1 tablet a day after dinner, and it's 500 milligrams, and what it's meant to do is meant to help my insulin and my sugar levels. I don't really know much about it, so if you're wanting to know more about metformin, definitely give that a bit of a Google. All I know is I'm taking it to help my testosterone levels come back down to a normal range, which will help me ovulate, and so far it has not worked. I have been using it for 2 months and I still haven't had my period, so hopefully by the end of that packet, by the time the end of the packet comes, hopefully I'll have my period by then. I've got 4 more lots of 10, so I've got another 40 days left in here, and then I'll have to go get another script. My doctor isn't a specialist. He has put me on the waiting list to see a specialist, and he thinks that I'll be in with the specialist hopefully by halfway through next year. It is a big long waiting list, but I am one of the priority patients, so hopefully I get in fairly easy. Now, becoming a mother is something that I honestly have always wanted. Ever since I was a teenager, even in high school, when you're in high school, they always ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I always had 2 things. I always told them 2 things. Number 1, I wanted to be a flight attendant. And if that didn't work out, I had to have a backup. My backup was always to be a mum. And I honestly never saw this coming. I always thought that I would go off the pill, get pregnant right away, and have a baby. And it was that easy. And it honestly has not been that easy. It has been really, really difficult. You know, when I go to the doctors, He kind of talks to me in an upbeat sort of way to keep me happy, but pretty much the stuff that he's been saying is pretty negative. I've heard stuff like, you know, it's unlikely that you'll ever have a baby by yourself. You know, that's pretty hard. That's hard news to hear, especially when that's something that I've always dreamt of, always wanted. Literally here in my house I have a spare room, and it is currently a baby's room. Because me and my husband have been trying to have a baby, I thought I'd be, you know, while I've got a good job and I've got good money, I'd start getting stuff together, so when we do have a baby, you know, I don't have all that pressure of having to buy all that new stuff. So I have a whole room in my house full of new stuff. I have boxes and boxes of baby's clothes that I've got from shops when they've had sales, op shops, and now literally I have nothing that I can do with them. I'm going to show you a few things that I've had for quite a while. I've had these two items since I was probably about 16, and I've still got them and I'm still waiting to use them. They are these little Bonds booties. I have the blue ones if I had a boy, and I have the pink ones for if I had a girl. And these are kind of like the symbol of my goal. I've had these for so long, and literally I've had these hanging up in my baby's room, and I don't think I would ever let these go. I really love these. Another thing that I have, I really love Disney, so if I did ever have a child, I definitely have a lot of Disney baby stuff. So I've started collecting a lot of Disney baby stuff over the years. This is one of it. It's a little bib, and it says Mummy's Little Pup. Isn't it cute? I love that. Another thing, this is probably, if I had a boy, this is what my boy would come home from the hospital in. I just love it so much. Obviously it's Disney, and it's blue, and it's got lots of little Disney characters on it. I just love that. Another thing that I have, everything here I have is blue because I would really like a boy. If I had a choice, I would have a boy. Winnie the Pooh little jumper, isn't it cute? And it's got a little hoodie, and another little romper with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger on it. It's really cute too. I also have a number of these Winnie the Pooh teddy bears in all different sizes, and all the other characters I have. And I have plenty of Winnie the Pooh books and other Disney books. Another thing that I made probably about 3 months ago now, once I found out that I had PCOS, was kind of like a vision board, but more of a classy vision board. And I just cut things out of magazines that made me feel like they were going towards my goal, and this is it. So I've got, you know, the baby, and I've got pictures of other babies, pregnant ladies, and then I've got these names. I don't know if you can see them, but I have Max, Rose, Roman, and Anna, and they are the names that me and James decided that we would call our baby if we ever had a baby. I love the name Max. Obviously I'm a big fan of TV and movies, and Max for me would be Maxwell Sheffield from The Nanny, and also Max Black from Two Broke Girls. That's the reason I chose those names. Oh, that name. Rose. I love the name Rose. My grandmother's middle name is Rose. My sister's middle name is Rose. And I also love Rose from Titanic. Very classic name. And I would love it as a first name, not a middle name. Roman was one of my husband's choices, which I absolutely loved, and he got it from Roman from Fast and the Furious. And I also met a little boy named Roman when I went on a cruise last year, and he was absolutely lovely, so I love that name also. And the name Anna. I love the name Anna. It's from Anna from Frozen, obviously, and Anna Faris is one of my favourite actresses, so that's why I chose that name. Now, a few other things that I have to show you guys was kind of like the journey to getting here. Before I found out I had PCOS, I was literally doing everything possible to try and get pregnant. I am part of a forum called babycenter.com.au, and all the lovely ladies on there, seriously, They are there for you. So if you're trying to conceive, definitely get onto that forum. It's www.babycentre.com.au and it's in the actively trying forum. They are so lovely. They give you advice on what to try next, and they're just pretty much there to hear you vent. And yeah, everyone is so kind and so nice on there. So a few of the things I tried before I found out I had PCOS, and now they are absolutely useless and I spend a lot of money on these. I have my thermometer, which I take my temperature as soon as I got up in the morning. It'll tell you what temperature you are, then you'll chart it on a chart and you'll see if it goes up and down. And by that you'll be able to tell when you ovulate. Obviously then you'll know when to have sex. So I did that for months and months and months. Now it's beeping. And pretty much my temperature was very high. It was so high it wasn't even on the chart that they gave me. So that was another reason why I went to the doctor, to find out why that was happening. Another thing I tried was the Maybe Baby, I don't know what this thing's called, but it's kind of like a microscope. This thing comes off, you put your saliva on there, you wait for it to dry, you put it in the microscope, you press the button, see, and the little light comes on, you look in there and you can see all the little bacterias. And when it looks like a fern, that means you're ovulating. And I used that for a few months at a time. This was about $70, to be honest, this little thing. And I used it for months and months and I never got ferning at all. So that was very depressing. That was another reason why I think I should have gone to the doctors. So I've been having kind of a rough time at the moment. Exciting news, I'm going to be a godmother in less than 10 days. One of my best friends and also my sister, Hannah, is pregnant. And I am so looking forward to it. I'm so excited for her. She deserves it more than anyone else I know. And she is so excited, and I think I'm probably more excited. I've never held a baby before, never, and I'm really nervous about it. I have a picture here of us. So this one here is Hannah. This is at her baby shower. That's me, and that's my other sister, Sky. And I kind of have mixed feelings. It's hard. Like when I hang out with Hannah and Sky, you know, Sky already has a child, and Hannah, she is about to become a mother, and I'm probably never going to get the chance for that to happen to me. So I kind of feel like the odd one out. And, you know, it really hurts me inside sometimes. Like I want to be so excited for her, so excited. And at the same time, I feel like, you know, it's not fair. Why don't I get the chance? And I just hope that one day I will. And until then, I need to be there for her. And now I'm crying. So as you can tell, it's been a rough journey so far, and I will keep you guys up to date with everything else as it progresses. Hopefully one day soon you'll be seeing my big fat positive YouTube video, but I doubt it at the moment. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me cry. If you liked today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date with all my latest videos. And if you'd like to keep watching some of my other videos, don't forget to click right up the top here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.